So, uh, a lot of you are aware that there is some speculation that there are hundreds of indictments in federal courts all around the country. And some people are speculating that these indictments are going to take down a bunch of people, well-known people, in government and possibly business, in a big corruption sting takedown. Right? A lot of people, if you've been on Twitter, you've been following this. We know that there are 37, I think, sealed indictments in D.C. court. I think there are another 50 in Eastern District of Virginia District Court. I was reading a list last night. There's like 110 in, I think, Dallas. So if you go to all the U.S. district courts around the country, they're keeping track of all these sealed indictments. And some people are kind of theorizing that these are all connected. Now, I don't know if people are just off their rocker and they're looking for sealed indictments in courts around the country and thinking, oh, they have to all be connected. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know. But I had a dream last night. It is very interesting. And a little bit of backstory. A lot of you have been told that there are no white hats inside the Department of Justice. That there are no white hats in the FBI, at least none that have any power. That if you think that Mueller and his team are going to take down a bunch of corrupt people, you are smoking ganja, that you are high, and it ain't going to happen. A lot of us have been told that. I believed that for a long time. I believed that Sessions is asleep, that Mueller is a black hat, he's a bad guy, and he is not going to help us. He's not a friend of the president, and nothing good is going to come out of this. So that's what I was told by someone that I respect. And I have recently come to understand that I need to start reanalyzing and rethinking everything I've been told by this person. I was told by this person not to follow Thomas Wichter because Thomas Wichter is an idiot. Thomas Wichter is mentally unstable. Thomas Wichter doesn't know what he's talking about. Only a fool would follow Thomas Wichter. And then I went over on Seb Gorka's timeline a couple days ago, and I was like, Seb Gorka retweets Thomas Wichter a lot. and Gorka is actually interacting on Wichter's timeline, and Seb is actually retweeting stuff that Thomas Wichter puts out. And I'm like, so I have Seb Gorka telling me that we should follow Thomas Wichter and listen to what he's saying. And then we have other people saying Thomas Wichter's an idiot. So I have sort of come around to realize the fact that I've been probably sold some bad information. And now, in light of that, I'm having to reanalyze all of what I think, how this is all playing out. Who have I been told not to listen to? Who have I been told not to follow? Who have I been told not to retweet? I have to reorganize all this stuff because, I'm realizing that I was actually kind of under some deception. So I've been looking at Larry Schweikert. I'm looking at Imperator Rex and Wichter and all these guys who are coming up with these ideas about how this big dragnet operation may take in a whole bunch of white-collar criminals, right? So let me tell you about the dream I had last night. In the dream, what I saw was something like a list of well-known people in business and politics who were all involved in corruption, in crime. And there was this secret operation that was putting all these names on a list. And they were all going to be taken down at the same time. That's what I saw in the dream. Now, the interesting thing is, in the dream, I knew that these people were all pretty well known. They were all significant, prominent people. When I woke up, I couldn't remember any of the names, or what happens a lot of times in dreams is the spiritual reality is somewhat different from the natural reality. So in the spiritual reality, I was told these are well-known people. In the natural, I was not supposed to know any of the names. God didn't want me to know the names. He just wanted me to know that there is a big takedown of well-known people that is coming. The hammer is about to fall. If this dream, if I'm interpreting it correctly, it portrays hummingbirds, butterflies flying around. Squirrel! Hey! If I'm getting this dream correctly, it suggests that there is a big takedown coming, that there are some white hats in the intelligence community, in the DOJ, in the FBI, and that the takedown is coming. That's what I believe right now. I think there's hope. If you are hoping that there are white hats in the government who, and this goes back to that dream that I had back in January, where I saw in this other dream, Trump had uncovered tons and tons and tons of dirt and information about corruption in public figures, and he was going to put it all out there and let everyone have it, and they were all going to be exposed. And that was a dream I had in January, and this dream, I think, brings that a little bit more closer to the timing. So in January, I knew that there was going to be an exposure of public corruption in business and government, and now I think God is telling me the time for that to happen is quickly approaching. So I'm hopeful. I think we're going to see exposure of public corruption and some arrests made. So, all right, that's it. I will be on later this afternoon with Supernatural Saturday. If you guys want to tune into that, great. By the way, if you're on this broadcast and you're not able to leave comments in the chat, I don't know, did I leave this one open for anyone to chat? Maybe I did. Sometimes I do scopes where only people that I'm following can chat. So if you want to be able to chat on those scopes where the chat is closed to people I'm following, just follow me. I'll follow you back. If I'm not following you, send me a DM on Twitter, tweet at me, tag me in the tweet, and I'll follow you back. Yeah, so good times. It's all good. Keep moving forward. Keep praying. And love you guys. You're awesome. I'll catch you on the next scope.